Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the mega list because when you can't think of a name for something fucking huge, just add mega in front of it. It works 60% of the time, all of the time. So, big potato, mega spuds. Big toe, mega toe. You get the picture. So, Devstream 101 was last night, and we got a sneak peek at a few bits and bobs that are going to be coming down the line. And one of them was, of course, this MegaTeralyst. An Eidolon so feckin' big that it creates a shockwave with each step that it takes. It has a boulder, a bladed kind of boulder for an arm instead of a tree because it's smart. Stone hit harder than wood, and we're being told that this Eidolon will be a little bit more aggressive and have some new attacks compared to what the original Eidolon that we have right now. A bit more selection, I guess, also when hunting Eidolons is what we're going to get once this gets added in the near future. And they also mentioned towards the end of the dev stream that they're also working on another variation of the Eidolon right now as well. So we're going to have quite a few of these things to hunt. Aside from the Eidolon on the dev stream last night, we also got to see the long awaited or anticipated Tenno pump action shotgun in all of its glory. Just its visuals, as it's literally just been added into the dev build of the game, and they are still working on its mechanics or its reload and what way it's going to shoot, or I guess what damage model it's going to have as well. Is it just me, or visually does this pump action shotgun look like a prime weapon? Is there a hint in there somewhere, or am I just imagining things? We will have this before Christmas. Apparently it's going to get added into the game before Christmas, so over the next few weeks. Mirage is also getting a few synergy tweaks, so a rework for Mirage in the future. Her sleight of hand ability will now drop mini presents on the ground that will react differently depending on the light in the area that you have your Mirage in. So in a dark area it will create a radial blind present, and in a light area these presents will explode in your enemy's face. So if you're a Mirage fan, then be excited about her possible rework, or maybe don't. Maybe you like her just the way she is. Now, during the dev stream it was mentioned that how with the introduction of our soon to be new Warframe Cora, it's made them re-evaluate the IPS damage types, impact, puncture and of course slash, because she will be able to cycle through each of these damage types a bit like Ivara's arrows or Vauban's grenades, and how right now slash damage in Warframe is king. But they want to bring puncture and impact damage types up in line with slash damage and make puncture and impact better, I guess, than what they are right now. And they also mentioned how they want these damage types to change once they cross that 100% status. So impact will now move from being a stagger on a normal low damage hit to scale up to as far as knockdown, and then eventually ragdoll an enemy with that higher, I guess, status percentage. Puncture will go from making enemies deal 30% less damage all the way up to making them deal 90% less damage, I guess, once it crosses that 100% status chance, which sounds fucking incredible. Imagine a Shatter Shield Mesa or a Gara or any of your tank Warframes who are already taking a reduced amount of damage also being able to make enemies deal 90% less damage at the same time with a puncture proc. Maybe too good to be true. Now, whether they choose to scale slash damage down or not in game, I'm not entirely sure. I believe the new Hunter Munitions mod is currently being looked at because of how crazy good it is at melting everything else, and maybe it might be a little bit broken. So don't be surprised if it gets a nerf. Now, we got a look at the new Grenadier Ghoul units that will be added very soon, and those look freaky as fuck. They climb out of the ground at night and ambush you and your teammates and harass the shit out of you until you kill them, and they are units that are designed to counter Warframes. So there's different versions of these. There's a chainsaw unit that I think rides around on the chainsaw, there's a flamethrower one, there's a fat one with hook fingers that can lick you from across the room. Happy days. And they look like a lot of fun, but also they could be a huge pain in the arse as well. Now, they mentioned that we could possibly have the buzzsaw units melee weapons early next year as well, which would also be cool. Would also be cool if we could ride them around on the planes as well, but that will probably never happen, although I am still waiting for that Mo amount. Never gonna happen, is it? Now, they also quickly spoke about having a bird as a pet, and a birdie, it's not a plank of wood, it's a fucking wing thing, and how they want it to happen, but they need to figure out how to get it done or how to get it added into the game. They mentioned also how pets and companions will all be getting some kind of an overhaul in order to bring them all into line, as this was decided after the topic of universal vacuum was brought up again. So they are listening, or I guess they're trying to make compensations somewhere in the game. There was plenty of other smaller topics spoken about throughout the dev stream. I mean, it was 1 hour long, so the link to that dev stream is in this video's description. If you want to pop over and watch it all, or find the timestamp guy and see if he got it all right or not. Let me know if anything in the dev stream had you excited or not, or what you're looking forward to or not. Do me a huge favour and hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.